He has a 40-day and 40-day document of how you want to make this list, judging by the type of people that you're looking for. But on that list, you want 45 plus names. And I would say more than that. But if you can get 45 plus, that's at least an okay start. You see what I'm saying? Now we have something to work with. Now I have something I can work with you on, because we're going to help you go through this list, but we have to have it written down, we have to have it finite first. So after you got your 45 person list, the second thing you want to do is call. What is important is that we have 45 names on this list, right? We spend an hour or 30 minutes on the phone with each person, and we'll be doing this for days, right? Right. So we want to make this extremely quick, right? So what we want to do is we want to stay on the phone with them no longer than 45 seconds. 45 plus names, 45 seconds, no longer. So what are you saying? Matter of fact, let me use somebody as an example. Brittany. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Awesome, awesome. Matter of fact, how's your week been going?
Pretty well.
Pretty well? Cool, cool. What are you doing this weekend?
I don't have any plans.
Have any plans? Okay, awesome. Well, I was thinking maybe we can get up this weekend, but besides that, I have something that I'm really excited about. I thought of you first. I want to work with you before I share this information with anybody else, because we've been friends for so long. And I want you to take a look at this, because I'm working with some really good people. And I believe this is going to be something that not only, changes our lives, not only financially, but personally as well. I believe we can personally develop from this as well. So if you have 17 minutes, I need you to look over this information now, because it's critical. Can you look over it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Drop the phone, right? And now you send her the information. So that's all we're doing, and that's what we're going to help you out with. If you're on my team, you can call me, and what I'll do is I'll put my phone on mute and I'll listen to you, just hear exactly what you're saying, because I had a guy last year that he joined my team, and he called me up. He said, I went through probably about 40 people, and everybody just wasn't interested. And I said, what are you saying to these people? And he said, well, actually, I'm about to call somebody right now. And he called them. I had my phone on mute. They was at work, and the first thing he was saying is, hey, man, you want to make some extra cash? He turned that person off so bad, they hung the phone up on him. You see what I'm saying? When all he had to do was say something very, very simple. Hey, I want to do business with you first. You're a good friend, and I need you to take a look at this. When he went on about other stuff. So I said, first, we have a lot to fix before we can even move on to the next person, because he's probably burnt right now, right? So with that being said, we want to stick to 45 seconds. We don't want to be on the phone any longer. The first thing you want to do is compliment them, ask them about them. Don't, call them trying to sell them anything. Okay, the next thing you want to do, number 3, is follow up. And this is the money step, because the money is in the follow-up. You see what I'm saying? I can call Bree, I can tell her about this business, I can send her the information, but she may not even look at it at that point in time. She may tell me yes, right? And she may be busy. Her babies may be crying, her boss may have pissed her off, maybe she's moving back and forth across town, so she may not even have looked at it. So before I got off the phone with her on this 45-second conversation, when I asked her, hey, how soon can you look at this? I'm going to set up a time. Okay, look, in an hour, can we get back on this line so I can answer your questions? Okay, no, I don't have time to look at it right now, but I'll do it this evening. Okay, cool. Well, tomorrow, what's a good time that we can link up on this line and figure out, how this can help you? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So at that point, we're following up with this person, and we're making sure that they've seen the information. This will help you too. You being out there in Seattle, this is going to help you tremendously, because nobody's just going to start something just because you tell them about it one time, right? Yeah. You got to be consistent. And if this person doesn't pick up the phone and they don't respond back, then now this gets shorter, right? Now we can mark them off. So you don't have to worry about contacting people and feel like you're hounding them. You shouldn't have to hound them. They said, I'll talk to you at 3 o'clock, and they don't pick up the phone for you at 3 o'clock, and they don't text back, and they don't return your phone call, then they're dead. They're dead. Also, if they continue asking you, hey, what is it? It's 90% visual. You have to take a look at it. You see what I'm saying? And if they still like, oh, if you don't tell me what it is, I won't look at it. Well, cool, bro. I'm gonna send you the information anyways. I talked to you, so I got a lot of people to get back to you, right? And then never send them the information. Don't send it to them. Because the next time you see that person, or they see you, or they call you, they say, hey, bro, you never sent that information. Right? and then you're gonna say, hey, I thought you weren't serious. You see what I'm saying? I'm busy, bro. I got a lot of things going on. I'm going through this 40-day, 40-night challenge, and I want to take my business to the next level. And I want to take it there with you, but if you're not interested, and if you're not, willing to do something different right now, then maybe we can do it later, right? Conversation short. So these are the steps I have right here. So I hope you guys have this stuff written down. 45-person list. This is what you should be training your team on, training your new agents on. Call them, 45-second phone call, and a follow-up. And this fourth step right here should be a three-way conversation. You see what I'm saying? Right here, you should have their interest, right? And if they're interested, you say, hey, look, let me get you on the phone with my mentor, a guy that I've been working with. He's a really good guy. He has, not only has he made the money in this industry, but he knows 100% of the information. And I want to get you on the line with him so you can learn more about this, right? How can you say no about that? So you get him on the line, and one of us will close him out for you. So do we have any questions on this four-step process?
What I've been hearing so far, you can either grow your business or, I guess, do more like the agency side. I'm Monique, by the way. I'm sorry. I didn't. But I guess like later on, they want to come on and like grow a business, and you're like, I guess, really successful, but you should have joined a while ago. But I guess not to take it personal, or for them to take it personal.
So what you're asking is, okay, you told them about it,
right?
They haven't moved, and you want to talk to them again and say, hey, look, you should join.
Yeah, like I want to like reapproach it, like really think you should try it, like not to be aggressive or like pounding like you said, but like you know there's potential in them to do it, but they're just like hesitant. I guess that just let it go.
No. Have you brought them out here or gotten them on the phone?
I'm the guest. I know someone that is interested as well, so I want to bring her out.
Okay, awesome. Well, first let me say your necklace is cute.
Thank you.
Compliments always. Second, I would get them out here or get them on the phone with me, Chad. There's plenty of people in this room that's been having a tremendous amount of success. I will get them on the phone with them, and then they can decide where they're at in the process. Because I know when people are yanking my chain. I'm pretty sure Cedric knows when somebody's yanking his chain, and he knows when somebody's serious. And immediately after the phone call, of course, it's going to be a private conversation with you, and they'll go, okay, cool.
Okay.
Let's do this. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let's make sure we follow up with this guy. He's serious. I know he'll get in. But even if he doesn't have the money, okay, cool. Because if your upline's talking to him, I'm pretty sure if Cedric's talking to one of your people, and they say, I don't have the money, he's going to say, how soon can you get the money? Or when do you expect to have the money? And then at that point, now we know if they're BSing us or not. If it's, hey, I don't know, I got a lot of bills. Or, hey, I just don't have, well, what's going to change next month, right?
Right.
You're still doing the same thing, right? You still won't have the money. What's going to change a month after that?
I got you.
Nothing's ever going to change if you don't do anything about it. But that's the conversation either he's going to have with that person, and it's going to be somebody else having that conversation with him. Because like he said, that person may know you, good, bad, whatever, and they may not have that trust in you. But if they see a guy like Cedric is, rocking with you on this, now they got